Hello everyone, it's September 23rd. Alright, let's go right into it. Morning session. Break a palindrome. Interesting. Given a palindromic string of lowercase letters, replace exactly one character with any lowercase English letter so that the resulting string is not a palindrome and that it is the lexicographically smallest one possible. Return the resulting string. If there's no way to replace a character to make it not a palindrome, return empty string. String A is B is the first position of A, and B differ. A has a character strictly smaller than corresponding B. Alright, okay, we know that. So to turn this, we need to turn B into A. There are many ways to break. Yeah, I mean, it's a palindrome. We can basically do anything you want. You can break it. Such as Z. This is the lexicon smallest. A. Yeah, you cannot change that. Like AA. How about AA? You can change AA. ABA. So you change this. Oh, got 4 hints. Alright, so we want the smallest. Alright, so apparently, if we can change the first, right? If we can change the first, then we always change the first. Isn't that the same? So like, because for palindrome, it's going to be a palindrome starting from the first one. It's going to be a palindrome starting from the second one, right? So we're just reading from the front, right? All the way to the middle. If any letter is not an A, we change that into A, and that's it. That shall be the smallest. Oh, hold on. It works for this, right? This we cannot change, but this you will say we cannot change it. So, like also in this case, right? So that's 3. So we cannot change the middle, right? So we walk from the beginning. So we try to change the beginning, right? Because the beginning, if we change it into a smaller one, it's always better. But if we cannot change anything at the beginning, then we have to change at the back. And the reason we cannot change at the beginning is because the beginning is all A's, right? All the smallest already. So we just iterate through, right? If it's even, right, we can iterate the first half. If it's odd, also the first half, except the middle one, right? Except because you cannot change the middle one. It will still be a palindrome. So we iterate through the first half, and if anything we encounter an A, we change that into A, then we're done. If not, then we go the second part, right? The second part. And then for the second part, what do we do? The second part, we want to be, if it's something that's not A, then it must not be A in the beginning. So yes, so if we have gone through the first part, that means the first part, they're all A's, right? With no one we can change. And then we will always change the last one, right? Because if it's all A, whatever is in here, and it can only change exactly one character. So we're gonna keep all A's, and then we change the last one into B, right? Okay, I think that should be it. Let's give this a shot. Alright, so we don't need a deck. Oh, I'm hungry. They do it fast. Tengo hambre. Alright, so we're gonna say we would turn it into, not necessarily, I would just do for I for letter in palindrome, right? All the way to in palindrome, all the way to len palindrome divided by 2, right? So it's like 1, 2. This is 6, so 3, 0, 1, 2, right? That's perfect. And this will be 3 divided by 2 will be 1. So 0. Yeah, so we ignore. So that's good. So we do this, and if this is not equal to A, then we can return palindrome. Oh, we also need an I. So we need I and this in enumerate, right? I'm gonna enumerate this. I just feel convoluted. No, let's just do this for I in range. That'll be easy. In range, all the way to this, right? So just say if palindrome I is not equal to A, then we're going to change that. So we're going to return palindrome all the way to I, right? But don't include I, plus we'll change that into B. No, we change that into A because it's not an A, so change it into A, then plus palindrome I plus 1 to the end, right? If we go through this, nothing, then we return palindrome all the way to -1 plus B. Alright, let's try this. So we have A, B, C, C, B, A. Alright, this one will return A, A, C, C, B, A. Next one is A, shall return. Oh, I didn't consider this case. We'll have to see how this one does. A, B, and ABA, then ABB. Now, it's I think the second test case will fail. Palindrome. So it'll be a break palindrome. Solution 3. There's no solution 3. Yep. So after we go through everything, I think this is the only case that you can return this. Everything else we can do. So if we don't do B, yeah, if you do this, it's still going to be, yeah, because that's the even number, so we cannot do. So if it's one, a single one, so we're gonna return palindrome, right? If len palindrome is equal to 1. No, not palindrome, return this. Right, and then I'm pretty sure let's try something else. Let's just see this one. It shall return all A's with a B at the end. Right? So no matter how many A's we put in there, right, it will be a B at the end. And if it's a single letter, no matter what, it's going to return an empty string because we cannot change it. And if anything, right, then we'll just change the first one that's not A into an A. Alright, let's give this a shot. Submit, pending, judging, accepted. Yep, that is the logic. So the logic is fairly simple, right? The logic is simple. So the logic is fairly simple. We go through the first half of the palindrome. If palindrome is odd in length, we do not consider the center letter. Do not consider center letter. among the first half, the first letter that is not A must be changed to A, and we're done. If the first half is all A's, right? All A's, then we change the last letter of the palindrome to B. The tricky part is when the palindrome is of length 1, in which case we cannot do anything and return empty string. So this one runs in ON because we only do ON. That's it. ON. Let's see the runtime. I actually have a solution for this. All right. 24. So 24 milliseconds and a 94% ranking. This seems like an old question. It's not an old question. 1-3. So it's a LeetCode 1328. It's a decent question. So greedy. So length is If it's not, return. Otherwise, last one. Yep, that's it. Yeah, it's not difficult. All right, I guess. Why is this considered greedy? I don't. It's just regular logic, right? It's just regular logic. I don't think it's greedy, and it's so long to describe it. What are they trying to do? Change each letter. I don't have to do it that way though. Oh wow, yeah. This is the same. Yep. All right, that will be it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Adios.